let's make us a video. I'm down here at my favorite spot, and I'm wondering how come they haven't started parking somebody down here on Sundays at lunchtime. Maybe it's because they don't know what time I'm going to take lunch, because I always take lunch at different times every day. But I'm expecting them to park somebody down here, or maybe have somebody in the bushes. You guys can watch behind me for Mr. Camo hiding behind the bushes there in this little Woodlands Camo. You can see the foliage is coming back in the trees and all that. And it's such a beautiful day out here. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. Colors coming back, everything's great. There's been a lag time, and now there's something I can talk about. I told you about the guy that used to live behind me with the kids that, you know, hung out on the patio pretending they were dope dealers and that kind of stuff. Sorry. Anyway, and I told you about the guy, where he worked, and that I had visited at one time and that kind of stuff. That might come up a little bit later in this video. Anyway, you know, they moved out right after I made that video. They moved out, and the people that moved in was a gang of college students. And I don't know anything about them, but I'm assuming from the looks of the women they were Iranian, because there is differences in the women from the Middle East. And from the women, I don't know. I am not educated on the Middle East at all. I know nothing other than you can pretty much not tell the difference between downtown Iran and Kentucky. They look the same. Kentucky is so beautiful. It's probably my favorite state, but it looks just like Kentucky, and a cross between Kentucky and Denver. Anyway, the thing is shortly after they moved in, every single night at 2 o'clock, I would be woken up by somebody walking over my bedroom. And this was every single night thing. Every single night, I wake up, look at the clock, it's 2 o'clock, and all of a sudden I hear somebody up above me, above my bedroom. And this just kept continuing until one night, you know, all the guys behind me wore flip-flops. And on this one night, whoever it was, sounded like they had dress shoes on, leather soles. They were making a huge amount of noise. I got out my camera, and I held my camera up and followed this guy over my bedroom, how he was walking. And he began walking back to the other apartment behind me, to their apartment. And when he got over my closet, I started banging on the walls and that kind of stuff to see if I could get a reaction, like he'd trip, or, you know, to see if I could get some kind of reaction. And he never came over my bedroom again. That was the very last night he came over my bedroom. They ended up moving out. They got another apartment in the complex, but they never did come over my apartment at 2 o'clock loud enough for me to wake up anymore. Now that apartment again is vacant. control who is in that apartment so that they can maintain access to that hatch to above my apartment, which would almost require collusion with the office. And I don't know how far I want to go with this, but a lot of these people live in my apartment complex. There are a number of apartments where people are rotated. I'll leave that there. Okay. Anyway, I've got some new tools, and I've learned a few things. And due to this, I feel it necessary I begin to put up a video every week to 10 days to let people, certain people, know everything's okay or not or whatever. I've got over 400 subscribers. I suppose, I would assume 350 of them at least are perps. I'd say 40 of the rest are looky-loos. And maybe there's 5 or 6 TIs out there. But anyway, I'm going to start putting up a video every week or 10 days. In little increments, just to verify or to inform people of what's going on, if anything. I'm not expecting to do any perp reports or anything like that. Just simply my well-being, reports on my well-being, whatever. But I think I'm going to start getting into some shit here pretty quick. There's someone here who started a channel not long ago, and they really pound on their belief that all of this gang stalking phenomena is the work of intelligence agency training. I'm definitely not going for that. Many of you know who I'm referring to. There's a few things that I want to say that the city that I used to live in a different state, on a university campus where I worked, lived, partied, whatever, 24/7. I was on campus property. This area I found is a hotbed of intelligence agency training. Okay? And that those in the know where not to frequent. they don't get caught up in the middle of it. This scenario very well may be true for many people. This is not the case in my case. I'm not going for it in my case. That sounds like a video, which is just mind-boggling to me. But, you know, these coincidences have been happening for quite a while. And I keep remembering more and more all the time. I just had a few revelations very recently of, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. But anyway, I think I'm going to leave that right there for right now. I've said what I needed to say. I hope that helps. I'll talk to you later. Bye.